In this video, we are going to look at the concept of reactivity series of metals, how they react with acids for chemistry. And after going through this video, you will be able to explain or understand the concept between how metals react with acids to produce salt and hydrogen gas, respectively, for chemistry. So ensure you stay to the very end of the video. Okay, now let's go into the details of the video. All right, now take note of this reactivity series of metals. Okay, so we have potassium, we have sodium, we have lithium, all right, we have our calcium, we have our magnesium, we have our carbon, we have our zinc, we have our iron, we have our hydrogen, and we have our copper, CCU. Okay, now note that in this reactivity series of metals, the metals here from calcium to potassium, they are said to be very reactive. Okay, whereas from magnesium to iron, they are said to be fairly reactive. Whereas hydrogen and copper, they are said to be not very reactive. All right, so those have to know this basic information for reactivity series of metals with acids. In the reactivity series, potassium seems to be the most reactive. Okay, so these are the reactive ones, a very reactive one: potassium, sodium, lithium, and calcium, respectively. Okay, now this is very, very important for chemistry. Now, these group 1 elements, for instance, potassium, sodium, lithium, right, they're very, very reactive because they have one electron in the outermost shell. Okay, so they are able to easily give out or release one electron to form a positive ion in order to attain stability like that of noble gases. Okay, we have explained this concept before in one of our previous videos. Okay, now let's proceed with the concept of this video. Now note again, acid reacts with metal to produce salts and hydrogen. Okay, so acid reacts with metal to produce salt and what? Hydrogen gas, respectively. Okay, now let's look at a simple example of this reaction. But take notes of this reactivity series of metals here I have outlined. Okay, now note that before we wipe this, carbon and this hydrogen here, they are non-metals, but they are often included in the reactivity series. Alright, so take note of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and wipe this and look at a typical reaction between metal and acids. Okay, a typical example we have is when magnesium reacts with either hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid in a cold dilute solution to produce lots of bubbles, which is the hydrogen gas. Okay, now magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid, that dilutes a cold dilute hydrochloric acid. Now the output will be, we have magnesium chloride plus hydrogen gas. Okay, so you balance this reaction, this chemical equation. So chlorine, we have it 2 at the right, you add 2 here. Okay, so chlorine is now balanced. Magnesium is 1, magnesium is 1, hydrogen is 2 at the right, hydrogen is also 2 at the right. So this chemical equation is now balanced. Okay, now when magnesium reacts with sulfuric acid in a cold dilute solution, so we have sulfuric acid, we're going to have output to be magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Alright, so you check if this chemical equation is balanced. Magnesium is 1 here, magnesium is 1 here, hydrogen is 2, hydrogen is 2, sulfur 1, sulfur 1, oxygen 4, oxygen 4. So this chemical equation is also what? Balanced. Okay, another typical example we have is when both zinc and iron react slowly with dilute acid but more strongly if they are heated up. Okay, so we have the chemical reaction to be zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid. So we're going to have this output to be zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. Alright, so you check if this chemical equation is balanced. You need to add 2 here. Alright, so hydrogen is 2, hydrogen is now 2, chlorine is 2, chlorine is 2, zinc is 1, zinc is 1, so it's now what? Balanced. Now, another typical example is when iron reacts with hydrochloric acid. Alright, so the output now will be iron chloride plus hydrogen gas. So you're going to add 2 here. Hydrogen is 2, hydrogen is now 2, chlorine is 2, chlorine is 2, iron is 1, iron is 1. So this reaction is balanced. Now, what when zinc reacts with sulfuric acid? Okay, so then have zinc plus tetraoxo sulfate 6 acid. Okay, so this reaction, this is 4. This reaction will give us zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. So the chemical equation, let's check if it is balanced. Zinc is 1, zinc is 1, hydrogen to hydrogen to sulfur 1, sulfur 1, oxygen for oxygen 4, so it's what? Balanced. Okay, now the last example I have here is part of when iron reacts with sulfuric acid. Let me wipe up. So when iron reacts with sulfuric acid, you're going to have the products to be iron sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Alright, iron is 1, hydrogen is 2, hydrogen is 2, sulfur 1, sulfur 1, oxygen 4, oxygen 4. So the reaction is, the chemical equation is balanced. Okay, so guys, this is how acid reacts with metal to produce salt and hydrogen gas respectively. These are a couple of examples. You have to get used to chemistry. Now, one more thing is that metals also react with water to produce metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Let's look at a simple example. Let's wipe below. Okay, so on how metals react with water to produce metal hydroxide. Simple example, let's say our calcium plus water. So the output will be calcium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. Alright, so let's check if this chemical equation is balanced. It's not balanced because we have, for oxygen, we have 2 atoms of oxygen at the right. Remember, this little 2 here at the base is for every element in this bracket. So we have 2 atoms of oxygen at the right. We have 1 atom of oxygen at the left. So it adds to here. We now have 2 atoms of oxygen at the left. Oxygen is not balanced because this 2 is also for both this and this. Okay, now oxygen is balanced. Hydrogen, we have 4 atoms of hydrogen on the right. We also have 4 atoms of hydrogen on the left. Hydrogen is balanced. Calcium, we have 1. We also have calcium 1 here. So the chemical reaction is now balanced. So when metal reacts with water, the output is usually a metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, so this is basically what you have to know about the reactivity series of metals with acids and water. Okay, now let's look at one more example under this metal and water. This is sodium reacts with water. So the output will be sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. So sodium is 1, sodium is 1. Hydrogen, we have it to be 3 at the right. Hydrogen is 2 at the left. So we're going to add, to balance it, we're going to add 2 here. It's now 4. We add 2 here, you also add 2 here. So hydrogen is now 4 at the right. Hydrogen is now 4 at the left. So sodium is now 2 at the right. To balance sodium here, we add 2 as well. So sodium is now 2 at the left as well. Oxygen is 2. Oxygen is also 2 at the right. So this is the balanced chemical equation for it. Alright, so let's call it a class here. I hope you learned something interesting from this video. Now, if you are new to the channel, ensure you check the description of this video below. You'll see a link to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join the Telegram channel for instant notifications. Also, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button. More videos like this, like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel for what you learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding this topic for chemistry, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, and I'll ensure to give you a response. Now click on the end screen above, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.